It wasn't a date, but I went out with someone to Wendy's and I had to foot the bill. If you can't afford the first date, well, don't ask me out in the first place.
Hey everyone, welcome to our channel. I'm John and this
I'm
is
Jes.
Alright, this is our couple channel.
Yes.
And this is gonna be our first video. Alright? And this video is gonna be about,
yes, we're gonna have a discussion about who should pay for the first date. Yes.
I mean, who should pay for food on the first date? Because they don't have to go to a restaurant.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
So who's gonna pay for the food? Like, we're gonna give our opinion, he's gonna give his opinion, I'm gonna give my opinion, and you guys could give your opinion in the comments
section.
Yes.
Alright? Okay, so how are we gonna start this off?
Alright, so first of all, since this is our first video, let's just give you a little bit of background really quick about ourselves. We've been together for 11 years, married for 10.
Yeah, so it seems like it's just yesterday, people, but it's a long time.
Yes, and we have 4 beautiful kids. If you want to know more about that side of our family, we do have a family channel, the Parchment Fam. You could definitely go and check that out if you're not from there.
We're gonna link it in the description, so you can just head right over there and check us out. Alright?
Yes, so let's jump into the excitement.
Right, we were just having a little discussion the other day with I think it was something that was going on the TV. Or something. Yeah. No, it was something with us giving jokes about people going to restaurant and leaving and not paying.
Leaving. The male would leave the female, or like one might say they're going to the bathroom and never return. Yeah. So they were like, it's customary.
It's something we can actually discuss and talk about on the channel.
Yes.
And,
and we're gonna do a lot more like these, like unpopular popular opinions. I guess people think that men should pay for the first date, and we're gonna talk about it. So stuff like this, we're gonna discuss, have a lot of discussion about different topics from from time to time. So make sure you subscribe if that's something that you're interested in. All right.
No, if you're a guy or a female, don't get offended with what we have to say. It's just our opinion and everything. But
yes.
So just talking about the first date.
The first day where say you go to a restaurant or somewhere where you have to pay.
So you ask this person out or this person asks you out. It could be it could be any way around, right? So it could be the female asks out the guy, or the guy asks out the female.
We could talk about that too. Who should ask out who?
Yeah,
in our next video.
I mean, it depends on who.
Our opinion.
But we're gonna talk about who's gonna pay now. So I would say it depends on who asks who out, and when you get there. And I would say the financial situation of the person, whoever asks who out,
but most of the times I say you're a male and your financial situation don't permit you. You're not gonna bring out a woman to a certain restaurant and know that you cannot pay, because you're gonna be embarrassed to tell her that you can't pay.
Exactly. So basically, that's how our joke came up when people will go to the restaurant and when they get the bill, they go to the barroom and don't turn back.
And they climb through the window because they cannot pay. And then the lady ordered the most expensive thing, the lobster, the steak.
Yes.
And then the guy can't pay for it.
And as I would say, some guys actually put themselves in that position where they know they cannot afford it,
and they go to the most
just to try
restaurant.
To prove something to the woman or try to put the class themselves. They actually invite the woman somewhere to impress her when they cannot afford it.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, I would say some actually won't hide, sneak out. Who don't do that, they take their kids' lunch money and whatever to finance their home and take out the woman.
They go on credit card.
Yes. So in that case, the man have to pay. The man have to pay.
Are supposed to pay.
Are supposed to pay. There's no going around that. If you go and you talk to this woman, get her hyped up, saying you're gonna take her to this restaurant, and the lady, she get excited and everything, and you go there. She don't go there expecting to pay for it. She going there to have a good time on you.
Yes, so don't take her to this high fancy restaurant that you cannot afford and tell her to order whatever she wants.
Yes.
No, don't do it.
And as I would say, well, I'm speaking for the males. You speak for the females.
Will you finish talk your point of view?
Not yet.
Okay, so when you're finished, I'll talk my point of view.
Yeah, and the next point is, guys, life is just life. You see a woman, no matter what class she's in or whatever, you might class her that she's a high class person or whatever. I wouldn't lower I'm not gonna try to put myself up there in that league if I know to get her a woman like that. If I'm down here and she's up here and she look at me like I'm too low for her, then good luck to you or whatever. But
so be it,
yeah, so be it. You cannot try to impress a woman
because
you're
gonna have to keep it up.
Yes, when you get them, you cannot maintain them because a woman like that, a lot of times they're independent and sometimes they don't want any money. But you going to them trying to impress them that way, sometimes it even turn them off. You understand? So even if you want to try to impress a woman like that and she go along with it, and then you're gonna embarrass her, you're gonna be in some form of trouble because she have that expectation of you and you cannot deliver. You understand?
Yeah.
And then, as I would say, there's some women up there who actually would definitely want that genuine man who have ambition. You know, you have ambition, you have goals, but you're just not there yet. She might actually, you just have to be yourself, be truthful. The woman might, you might ask her out on a date, tell her, well, you cannot afford such and such place, but you can go here. She might laugh and genuinely tell you yes, because she see that you're like a genuine person, you know what I mean?
And you're not trying
she's just like you for you, your personality, your character. She's not looking for anything from you. She already have it.
But what if the female asks out the male? Do you think she should pay for the date?
That's why I'm speaking for the
I know, but I was asking the question because you said it depends on who asks out who. So what if she asks him out? Do you think that she's supposed to pay for it?
A lot of times I would think if a woman asks you out, she's like, oh, she invite you to lunch. She gonna say, I'm gonna go to such like a Chinese restaurant, right? You go there and order, she go there and
everybody pay for them stuff.
You pay for your stuff, she pay for her stuff. If it's like a friendly date.
Yeah.
But if it's a person you're trying to get in with, you're just getting to know each other and stuff, I would say if a woman invite you out as a man, at least volunteer. Oh, she'll pay. Then she'll probably say, oh no, I invite you, I'm gonna pay.
Yeah.
Or she might tell you upfront, oh, I'm inviting you to this place, it's on me.
Yeah.
You understand? So it could be something like that.
But him still if just offer. Yeah. At least offer if she doesn't.
So if both of you go there with an open mind that she didn't tell me she's gonna pay, I didn't say I'm gonna pay, and we're both there, we eat and everything, and then they bring the bill, I would say, oh, I got it. Then she said, no, I invited you here, let me pay. That's different.
Yeah.
You know?
Alright, so we're here at the man's side. Let's hear what I have to say. So I definitely think that yes, the male should pay. The last scenario where you said if the female say, okay, let's go like maybe a friendly date or something like that, I do think in that case it's gonna be dependent upon the person. Yeah, it could go 50-50 because if she said, you know, something friendly, let's go for coffee or a drink or something like that, maybe she at that point she's gonna pay for hers. I think in most cases that he might pay for his, or she might just may very well be waiting on you to make the offer as well. So yes, I think the man should make the offer, but just overall I think the man should pay for the deal. I think it says something about the man being a provider in the future if it's something they're looking to go long term. Me personally, whenever when I was dating, I'm looking far ahead. I'm not just looking for someone to have a good time with. I'm looking far ahead. So if you can't afford the first date, well, don't ask me out in the first place.
I mean,
don't ask.
Yes.
Well, not to like if you cannot afford the first date, don't say, alright, you're gonna carry me to a Grand Lux or a Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah, just tell them.
Go to the mall. Go Wendy's.
Yeah, just go Chick-fil-A.
Go Chick-fil-A. Exactly. If you cannot afford Grand Lux, like I said, don't say, alright, I'm gonna take you out or Bahama Breeze or something like that. No, don't do that. And then when you reach there, you cannot pay. Or you know what? It looks so weird.
I mean, what they're trying to say is like you're not saying they cannot ask you, but don't ask you to those places if they cannot afford.
If they can't afford it, because at the end of the day, if you're expecting the female, and some men, what they do, they go and expect to split it 50-50.
Yeah, and then I remember one time watching this thing on TV. I think it's George Mattis.
Yeah.
And so when the guy was requesting his money back from a date, saying this guy broke up with the girl and say he want back his $200 because the food came up to over $200 and he paid everything. He want the lady to give him back 50%.
Wow.
You understand?
See?
So.
No, don't bring me out to an expensive restaurant and expect me should pay 50%. No, if you taking me out, I expect you should foot the bill 100%. 100%.
Yeah, I mean, yes, in that case, I agree. If I'm a man and I go to a lady and say, Ray, you know, let's go on a date to this place.
Yeah.
She don't come there to pay for she don't come there with the expectation to pay for my food.
Not even 50%.
Yeah, you cannot take a bunch of kids, bring them to Disney World and say, oh, my mommy give you money to go in there. You cannot do it, you know. You invite a lady out, she come to have a good time. Regardless of how much that good time costs, you got to be prepared
so make sure
to pay for
you
that.
take her to where you can afford.
Yeah, so as I mentioned in the first part of this video, some guys go overboard where they actually lie.
Yes.
I mean, if you start with a lie, you're gonna have to keep up.
First of all, some of them they come up to you, they borrow different BMW or their different Benz just to impress the lady. They have the expensive watch and phone and everything, so they're giving off an impression that they have the money. So when they bring out the lady, now if they can't afford it, then
and
don't do that.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, I'm just saying, we're just doing this video to say, like, I'm a man, I will never ever try to use money, car, anything of value to impress a woman. If one thing, as a man, I think you should just groom yourself, carry yourself decent, be clean, right?
Yeah.
I would say that's enough.
That
to
speaks
start.
for itself.
If you present yourself like that,
and I agree,
you're not guaranteed to get a woman, because every woman looking for something else. They might not want a decent man who, you know, they might not want a good man, they just want money.
And it depends on what you are looking for. If you're just looking to have a good time, maybe then yes, you can do the flashy thing to impress, because you're just looking to have a good time. But if that's what you're doing and you cannot keep it up, then it's not gonna last.
It's not gonna last. And at the end of the day, that's how some men get into trouble, or some relationship don't last, because in the beginning they're looking for different things. They get in because in the initial stages they get in all of that, but then when it comes to the nitty-gritty, it's not there.
And then you do have women who look at men for what they have. You know, they have, remember the gold digger pranks that they have going around. So if you're not in that expensive car, if you cannot get them to the expensive restaurant, they don't even want you in the first place. Like,
because number one, for example, we're watching a gold digger prank. They go to KFC. They go to KFC and they ask a girl what they want. 10 piece. They won't even say 2 piece, 3 piece, 10 piece.
She can't even eat. She can't even eat the 10 piece.
But sometimes you cannot. Sometimes the guy actually put himself in that position. But you know, this is my car. Ray, walk up to the woman. Giving her the impression that
buy whatever you want.
So the woman is trying to make you prove yourself. Buy 10 pieces right here. If you cannot afford 10 pieces, I don't believe
it goes right back to the fancy restaurant. If you carry me to a fancy restaurant and I'm gonna look at I'm gonna want the most expensive thing, and the do you think that's wrong to want the most expensive thing?
I mean, so I would say this. Some women actually, I think they do it on purpose. Get the most expensive things to see the outcome on the guy's side, if he can pay for it, or if he's willing to pay for it, or if he's gonna complain or something. Some
women, it might be the first time they're going to that restaurant, they just want something expensive. So that's why the man should make sure he can pay.
No, that's what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is some women actually do that on purpose. Some women genuinely just ask for something nice that day, but some women, I think they do it on purpose to see if the guy is gonna handle the bill, if he's gonna complain, or if he's gonna go on a second date.
That's
the next thing. She's gonna probably do that one time for him to prove himself. Say, if I don't hear from him again, I know.
Sometimes you can even see the face, like when the bill coming.
And as I say, as a guy, just present yourself properly, carry yourself clean, and if a woman,
if you can't afford it.
I would say a woman in certain high classes, that don't really scare me or anything, you know. But at the end of the day, if you try to put yourself in a woman with a woman in that class, it doesn't mean you have to go overboard or try to prove something that be something that you're not, or try to prove something. A woman can be there and just looking for a genuine person. So you just go genuine, be truthful, and be yourself. And if she don't want you for you, then there's a lot of women
she's in not for you.
She's just not for you.
If she don't want you for you, then she's not for you. That's a good catchphrase. So
I mean, back to the main topic, who should pay on the first date. I would say it depends.
Yeah.
It depends. I wouldn't say it's the man and I wouldn't say it's the woman. It depends.
It's the man.
So if the man cannot pay, if you invited that man to that place and he cannot pay, you cannot blame him. If the man invite the woman and the woman cannot pay, you cannot blame the woman, because whoever invite to that place, that's the person that should pay. You know? Because if a woman invite me to a place, right, and she cannot pay.
Some of them, they do it. They invite you with the intention for you to pay.
No, that's where you probably come with some misunderstanding. And in that case, if I can pay for what I eat, then I'm gonna pay for it and I'm gone.
So you just pay for yours?
Yeah, of course.
Wow.
No, but you don't understand. I said if I cannot afford the bill that was placed on the table, if you invite me somewhere, number one, I'm not gonna go to jail with you.
Yes, you don't know.
I'm gonna pay.
She don't know your pocket and she invites you to an expensive place.
If she don't know my pocket and she bring me to this expensive
I expect
place
you to pay.
and expect me to pay. If I can afford the bill, I will pay. But if I cannot, I'm gonna pay for my portion and you're responsible for yours. Because at the end of the day, I'm not going to jail for nobody.
Bye.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay my part.
Oh gosh.
And we get a loan. You get a loan or something, I'll pay you.
No, remember I ever heard the story where the lady had to clean up, she had to clean up the restaurant because the man leave her with
yeah, that's alright. In that case, if a man invite you somewhere, right, they bring the bill,
and
you don't have enough to pay, cover everything.
If I don't have it,
if you don't have everything to cover the
and him don't have none,
and he cannot pay, what you would do?
Him have anything, him not have nothing at all.
Even if him have it and he decide he don't have nothing, he might be lying.
I'm paying for mine.
That's what I said. I'm gonna pay for mine.
If I have it, well, anyway, as a female, you're going out on a date regardless. I believe that you should be able to foot the bill just in case. Yes. Just in case the man, you know, can't pay.
You foot yours.
Foot my bill.
Yeah, I'm gonna foot mine, because at the end of the day, if I order something from the I'm gonna say, here what?
What if he left his wallet?
Well, no, the thing is, I said if I can pay the bill, I will pay. But if I cannot cover the entire bill, I'm gonna pay my portion, and you're responsible for yours.
Oh God!
You don't understand?
I
okay, because somebody gonna go to jail and it's not me.
Somebody gonna go to jail.
Yeah, it's not
everybody
me.
Just put their own bill in that case.
So at the end of the day, it depends on. But I mean, misunderstanding can happen, but sometimes a lot of people do it intentionally.
Listen,
right?
I had it wasn't that day, but I went out with someone to Wendy's and I had to foot the bill.
Yeah,
can you imagine?
The story, and I'm say, nah man, Wendy's. Me say, nah man, Wendy's.
Imagine Wendy's.
Don't get me mixed up. It's not me. It is not me. Alright?
Wendy's.
So
where the most expensive meal is probably what, $10?
Yeah, people. So that Wendy's story don't have nothing to do with me. That's not me. Alright? I never bring a woman on a date to Wendy's. So at the end of the day, people, it depends on who invite who. You just have to be, I would say, upfront. If you know you don't have the money, you know I would like to take you somewhere nice, but I cannot afford it. You just say where, and she might say, oh no man, I like that place too. I'm going there Friday. Let's go together. You understand? Could be something as simple as that, or she might say she might suggest somewhere else. You understand?
Yeah.
It's not every woman savage like that.
True.
So at the end of the day,
I'll be me.
Just be yourself. If you cannot afford it, don't put yourself out the way. Alright?
Yes. So let us know in the comments what you think.
Yeah,
you know?
let's discuss it in the comment section. Alright? So
would you pay for the first date if you're a female?
I mean, would you pay, or you think the man should pay, or who do you think should pay?
Yes.
Alright, and that question we ask, like, what would you do in a case you're the person? Leave the wallet, or what? I want to see your response in the comment section. Alright?
Somebody gotta pay for it. What they gonna do?
Yeah, that's why I'm saying give your opinions in the comment section, and we definitely have a discussion there. And if you have any video suggestions or any follow-up video you would like us to do comment it below. Alright?
Alright,
so that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Again, I'm John and this is
Jes.
Alright? That's the end of the video, guys. Remember to hit the like button, subscribe, and share this video. Alright? Peace.
Bye.